Hello again. Just read a rather interesting article, watched a rather frightening little video. Not frightening for me, but frightening for our country. It's on Patriot Action Network, Report Truth, Take Action. I'm going to attach the link, you're not going to have to look for it. The title, chilling video of black supremacist calls to arms, stating, quote, "It's open season on whites and police," goes viral. It was posted by Gina Lee Richardson, dated September the 2nd, 2015, via Liberty News. You want to listen to this video. Black supremacist King Noble has posted a call to arms online, declaring open season on whites and police nationwide. The video has quickly become viral and is sparking outrage given the rise in attacks on white individuals and police recently. While the Obama administration, along with Black Lives Matter movement, continued promoting the targeting of white individuals and law enforcement by turning a blind eye to crimes committed by a black community, we're witnessing an all-out war in the name of black supremacy disguised as a battle of equality. You really want to watch the video. There's more in the article that you want to read as well. You also want to spend some time reading some of the comments. Now, if you want to get an idea as to why we are where we are, that's why. You know who that is. That's why. When individuals that commit crimes against the whites aren't prosecuted, it escalates the events that take place, resulting in the death and murder of innocent police and innocent whites. When Dorian Johnson lied under oath about hands up, don't shoot, he was never prosecuted. He was hired by the city of St. Louis. When Michael Brown's stepfather started screaming, "Burn this bitch down, burn this bitch down," and they did, he wasn't prosecuted for what he's done. When Louis Farrakhan calls for the 10,000 to march against whites, he wasn't investigated or prosecuted for his crimes. More importantly, Barack Hussein Obama hasn't been prosecuted for his countless crimes, not only against whites and police, but against pretty much anyone and everyone in the free world. ISIS would not exist if it wasn't for the support, funding, equipping, and training provided by this criminal, dysfunctional administration. But this isn't about the chosen one. This is about someone that needs to be arrested and charged with hate crimes. And this is this King Noble. Look at him. He looks like he belongs in a zoo. That's sort of what I think. This isn't going to get any better, folks. It's going to get a whole lot worse. Watch the video. Read some of the comments. Caught a little bit of Fox this morning. Listened to Charles Krauthammer. He talks about the significant increase in crimes that are taking place. And he talks about police that have to think twice before they respond to a call. They don't want to see themselves on the evening news. They don't want to see what they videoed with their body cams being used as evidence against them. That's one of the reasons crime's increasing at a frightening rate. And at the same time, You've got the chosen one on an all-out attack on our Second Amendment rights. Why do you think that is? Why do you think he's so hell-bent on disarming the American people? You know the answer. If you're a viewer of mine, you've heard me say it countless times. Watch the video. It's scary. It's even more scary for those that live in large cities, close to the inner city, where there's a concentration of people like King Noble that want to whack a cracker or want to whack a cop. These people don't care. They get fired up on crack and they go do whatever they do. Do you think that any of the shooters that we've seen, the Colorado shooter, the Tucson shooter, the Charleston, South Carolina shooter, did any of them look sane to you? Did any of them look normal to you? Did they not look like they were all whacked out on psychotropic drugs? You want to bet that they were? Have we had any reports based on the kinds of medication that was raging through their bodies when they were arrested? Toxicology reports were never produced, were they? Something to think about. Scary times, folks. Keep your powder dry. It won't be too long before you're going to need to use it to defend yourself and your loved ones. A civil war isn't that far away, and it's being fanned intentionally so Obama can declare martial law. Folks, he can't leave. If he ever left, and if someone like Donald Trump got in the Oval Office, they'd unravel his past. We've got a president of the United States that was born in Kenya, was never eligible for the Oval Office. He doesn't have a valid Social Security card, doesn't have a valid military registration card, doesn't have a valid birth certificate. His birth certificate states that his father was born in Kenya. Kenya didn't exist until 1963. This freak of nature was born in 1961, or spawned in 1961. His birth certificate says that his father was African. The term that was used back then, Negro. African wasn't used on birth certificates of Negroes. There's fonts that are on that document that didn't exist in 1961. There's endless evidence. And the simple fact that none of that evidence was ever used to prevent the chosen one from stealing the Oval Office, doesn't that tell you that Congress is complicit? Doesn't it explain to you why the Senate Majority Leader, Mitch McConnell, bends over for the chosen one? Doesn't it tell you why Speaker John Boehner opens the purse and gives Obama whatever he wants, whenever he wants it? That's what it tells me, folks. Wake up. Watch the video. Listen to King Noble's comments. And ask yourself, when do you think the Civil War is going to break out? When do you think the chosen one is going to declare martial law? it isn't that far away. That's sort of what I think. And you know why I think what I think, don't you?